Shannon, week off the bye. What's been achieved in those days that you've had away from the games?
Oh, look, I think we've mentally freshened up a little bit. The weather hasn't been great, so we've had a bit of disruption to the amount of minutes we've got on grass. But we've had a little bit of an ability to freshen up and get ourselves away from the game for a few days, a few consecutive days. And outside that, we've just really started to work on some of the areas that were starting to show up in our performances over the few games leading in. And obviously we discovered a few things about ourselves against Souths that we needed to improve. So we've had the luxury of sort of working through those at a pretty good pace, but not rushing to get ourselves ready within 7 days. So yeah, we've used the time pretty well.
Big day on Saturday at North Sydney Oval, Ladies' Day. So it's pretty important for the first grade side to finish off the day on a bit of a high.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, look, it's Ladies' Days obviously around the grounds are always plenty of activity and plenty of noise, and and I was at the North one last year with a different polo on, but at looking across the ground and on the hill, it was a good looking day. So I'm looking forward to having plenty of people down there and a good vibrant atmosphere, and I think the guys will feed off that a little bit. So we're looking for a bit of emotional energy out of the back of the environment that's created from Ladies' Day.
You've always said set pieces where it starts for a good performance. Is that the case?
Yeah, absolutely. We've worked pretty hard on that. We've had some personnel changes around within our key areas of our set piece, so the challenges are always there to make sure that we keep the trajectory moving up in relation to our standards and our accuracy and our success. So we're working pretty hard through that at the moment. We're never going to take the foot off in relation to putting importance on our set piece, but there's also other areas of our game that we do need to be conscious of, making sure that they're improving as we go as well.
What are we referring to in those areas?
Yeah, look, I think the collision was an area that we didn't do real well against Souths, on both sides of the ball. So we've spent a bit of time this week not only talking about it, working through it, and having strategies around it, but also getting some body-on-body stuff during the fortnight, so that just sharpen us up a little bit. It's an area that we've been traditionally very good at. And we've just sort of, I guess we've taken our attention away from it for a few weeks, but we're certainly back on and understand the importance of it now.
A lot of our Waratahs away in Japan with the touring team over there. Same goes for East, but what's the key to beating Easts?
Yeah, look, East are a very strong side. They're well coached, and you can see that through their defensive efforts. So, not a lot of points get scored against East this year, so they work really well for each other, and they've got a nice defensive line that puts pressure on. So we've got to make sure that we're really accurate with our attack, we're accurate with our recycling of our own ball, and we keep to our patterns, and we're really strict on our game plan so that we have the capacity to sort of wear through what is a very good defensive team.
The women get to play beforehand. I think 12:55 on Saturday. That's a great part of the day, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And they've been really, really vibrant for the club, having a women's team, and a little earlier in the day, so they get to to finish off, shower up, and get on the hill and enjoy Ladies' Day as well. So I think it's important for the club that they play a little earlier.
Bring us up to date with some of our wounded soldiers. Nick Palmer on schedule.
Yeah, look, Nick's tracking okay. It's a little bit dependent on when he weight bears. He'll accelerate pretty quickly after he can weight bear. Hugh Sinclair's going well at the moment. Again, it's just a waiting game with that, a little bit of those injuries, and when they're back and they're able to sort of integrate back into training, we expect the progression to be quite rapid. So we're looking forward to those couple of guys coming back pretty quickly once they hit the grass.
Tawaki, our tight end prop, is over with the Fiji national side doing the Pacific Nations Cup. How's he tracking, and what's the latest with him?
Yeah, he's training really well from what I hear. They've got some really quality coaches involved in that program, so I hear he's going really well. He missed out on the 23 last week against Samoa, and waiting to hear what the test team is this week. I hope he gets some football in either against Georgia or against Tonga the following week.
Shannon, good luck on Saturday. Let's hope we come away with a win.
Thanks very much.